Jake, do you feel like you just earned yourself a second Cy Young?
It was kind of in the back of my mind tonight, but the most important thing was trying to go out there and win. And, I think everybody kind of was seeing what was going on in that Milwaukee game. But, the main goal was to continue to try to win baseball games. Like I said, last year, kind of try to block that out and just go out there and put up zeros and give these guys a chance. So that's what I was focusing on tonight.
23 consecutive scoreless innings to end your season. Obviously, you've been in quite the groove since really the beginning of May, but when you feel the way that you feel on the mound right now, what is that like? What do you feel like when you're as locked in as you seemingly are?
Yeah, tonight I actually felt better than the past couple starts. Like I said, Buffalo's done a good job with me back there. Just mixing it up, trying to keep guys off balance. Their lineup did a good job of battling me, fouling some pitches off, especially there late. But he just stuck with the game plan, and we've been working really well together. So, like I said, the goal is just to go out there and try to give us a chance to win.
Who would you vote for?
That's a tough question. I don't really like voting for myself for things.
Jake, down the stretch, I think it's 28 innings, 1 run to end the month, 2-hit ball tonight. You had a 2-hitter last year to end the season. Do you sense when you're making a finishing kick for something like this? Is that in the back of your mind that you got a chance to make one last impression?
Yeah, it does. It's hard to say it doesn't, but I think going into tonight we still had a chance. We're just hoping that Milwaukee loses, and unfortunately it didn't. So going into tonight, the main goal was to try to put us in a position to win. And like I said, you look up at that score and see it gets kind of out of hand early. It kind of stinks. But like I said, every time I take the ball, I try to put up zeros and give us a chance.
Jake, what's the balance between the personal achievement for you closing on a second Cy Young as opposed to this team not getting a chance to be in the?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird night. I'm happy with how I kind of ended my season, but not happy where we're at. The goal is to win a World Series, and we fell short of that goal. So it's a tough night, tough pill to swallow, but. I think we proved that we can win baseball games. We just got to put it together for a full season.
Jake, that being said, it's the third straight year that you guys have missed the playoffs, but given the way that you performed in the second half, is it encouraging for next year, or is it more disappointing because of the feeling of what you could have done had you snuck in?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. You look at some of the games we lost that we should have won. I think that this year would have put us in a better position. But at the same time, it's encouraging. A lot of these guys are going to be back, and it's encouraging knowing the hole we dug ourselves out of, and hopefully next year we don't put ourselves in that situation and just play really good baseball from start to finish.
Personally, which aspect of your season, or what did you do this season that you're most proud of?
I think just, after I had those few hiccups earlier on, just trying to go out there and be consistent. After my year last year, those were really frustrating. What was it, 3 in a row? I don't even really know, but just looking back at those and how I let them get out of hand, I wish I would have had those back. Who knows if I would have thrown better, maybe there's 3 more wins and we're still in this thing. Those are the kind of things you think about. But I think just being consistent after those and going out there every 5th day and trying to give us a chance.
Jake, the last 3 years you've been 31, 32, 32. You've been there every start. So what does that mean for you?
That's important. Like I said, I want to take the ball every 5th day. Last year I think I went on the 10-day, and this year I did as well. But getting those starts, getting to 200 innings, that's something that I want to try to continue to do. Just take the ball and let these guys play behind me, and hopefully I give them a chance.
Considering no one in Mets history has ever won the Cy Young 2 years in a row, what does that say? What would that mean to you?
That would mean a lot. It'd be a huge honor. You're looking at the Seaver and Gooden and those guys who pitched here, that would be, a huge honor. Like I said, you kind of set personal goals, but tonight we fell short of a team goal. So, like I said, it's kind of mixed emotions, and nobody's in here is real happy that we're eliminated.
Before you guys even feel tonight, I assume you guys noticed that. It was just kind of the emotion repercussions of that and learning during the game that you were eliminated?
I didn't find out till the end of the game. I know the scores up there, but for me, I'm just not necessarily paying attention to all the scores and stuff like that around the league. I just wanted to focus up on the task at hand, focus on what was going on and presently in the moment. So I mean, it sucks, but on the other side of that coin, I think that this year has just been such a awesome comeback year. I mean, it's a winning season. We have a better record than we did last year. We got better, and I think that the way that everyone fought and never gave up was awesome. I mean, that's just a testament to every single guy's character in this room, because never did we give up or fold up the tent. And I guess now the fat lady's singing, but I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean, we came back so awesome, and the way that we went about our business is spectacular. So it's bittersweet if I had to put it in shortly.
What was Mickey's message to the team after?
It's like, I mean, we were 11 games back, or 11 games under 500, I think, and to be a winning team, have a winning record, have a shot at the playoffs, kind of where we were. I mean, it's crazy. I think only one other team that was as far back as we were in the history of baseball got to be a winning team or got to a winning record. So I think that's really cool. But I mean, it's unfortunate. But there's so many. I mean, that's negative, but there's so many positives that came from this year. I mean, we learned a lot about ourselves. And I think what we learned is that we're gritty, we're tough, we can compete. I mean, we have some awesome pieces, and I think that, like, the mentality we have, I think there's something extremely special to come. I mean, there's been amazing glimpses of different specific areas, and when we finally put it together for 162, it's going to be scary.
How encouraging is that for what you guys could potentially accomplish next year?
It's awesome. I mean, we battled injuries as a group. I mean, it's been tough not firing at full capacity the whole year. I mean, I'm not making excuses, but I mean, we want to be accountable. So we weren't firing at full capacity for a long time, and just the way that we kind of grinded and just fought through the adversity. I mean, I thought it was really admirable. It's everybody collectively as a group. I mean, it was just never die attitude, and I'd rather hang my hat on that and be where we're at now than just give up and just be out of it, you know? I mean, the way that we fought and the way that we've come back and bonded, come together, I mean, I think we've gotten closer as a group because of it. I mean, this is a special group here. I mean, I love all my teammates. I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, for me, and I'm sure other guys feel the same way.
Jeff, we're all stars together this year. How tough this season end might be.
I know I know him. I mean, he's a gritty guy, blue collar guy, and he's going to use that as motivation to come back next year strong, come back even stronger. I mean, he had such a remarkable year this year. I mean, what he's been able to accomplish is incredible. I mean, he deserves every accolade he gets. I mean, he's an awesome player. He's a spark plug. I mean, he's our squirrel. It's awesome. I mean, he's awesome. So, I mean, it sucks, but I know he's going to come back with the chip on his shoulder, stronger than ever, and he's going to have a hell of a season next year too. It's just the type of player he is.
Pete, I know it's disappointing not to make the playoffs, but as a first-year player, to have experienced what a playoff drive is, how important is that to your development?
I mean, for me, I mean, it's been incredible so far to be able to have an opportunity at it. I mean, this is my first rodeo, so in order to kind of get a grasp on kind of what we need to do, and I think that going into the off season, me personally, I'm going to be even that much more motivated as I was last year. It's like, you know what, last year I was motivated to make a team and do something special at a spring training. So now it's going to be the same thing, as opposed, instead of making the team, it's like we're gonna make the playoffs. I want to win the division and go from there. So I I mean, at the end of the day, we're playing for a ring. That's why we all play the game. So, I mean, why play if you're not playing for a championship? And I think we have such a solid, incredible core of guys. Like, we have the right mentality, and I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, I think we're going to do something really, really special, and there's no other group of guys I'd rather do it with. And